Hey guys, my name is Naisha Hoover. I'm your licensed mental health therapist. I am licensed in Mississippi, Texas, and Oregon. We are on part 3 of this 4-part series. If you have not watched the first 2, please stop this video and go to my YouTube channel to watch the full-length videos on that. Nevertheless, let's get into it. Maintenance therapy is just seeing me on a monthly or bi-monthly type of deal. Is something that I would recommend people after they have seen me a weekly or bi-weekly for a couple of months, just so we can get you to a space of maintenance. And that is after you have really done the work, you have really showed up, but you just want to continue therapy just to have that lifeline for when crises inevitably happen. And so I think that maintenance therapy is super duper important because therapy, just like working out, is something that we don't ever want to lose. Now, granted, it don't have to be with me. It can be with any therapist, but of course, I will want you to continue with me. But the whole goal with maintenance therapy is making sure that we're not losing those skills that we have learned and built over the course of those months. At the end of the day, I want to make sure that when we are in our spaces, the spaces are fruitful and that they are providing you some type of clarity and information. Because sometimes therapy can be non-productive if you as the patient has made it to a space of where there's no crises and there isn't any learning anymore. And I know that can sound very like, what you mean by that? If you as a patient or client feels like you are not getting any value out of that therapy session, then what's the point of doing that therapy session? You may only need to do therapy once a month or every other month. And I think for me, it's more so of an integrity thing because I don't want to charge for services that is not fruitful for you. So I want to make sure that while I want to have you as a long-term client and want to be a part of your lives ongoing, as you begin to be more stable, I want you to have the confidence in knowing that you don't have to see me every week for the rest of your life, that you have confidence in yourself and knowing that you are able to deal with situations with the tools and strategies that you have learned during our time together. We have these conversations so where we have check-ins, we have certain metrics that we meet to make sure that we're on the right track. So I just want you guys to understand that transitioning to maintenance therapy doesn't mean that I go away. What it does mean is that you have now built the tools and the strategies and the confidence needed to deal with these issues on your own when problems arise. And of course, when problems do come and you need support, then that's when I can step in and we can go through it together. So I hope that this makes sense, you guys. At the end of the day, I want you guys to grow. I want you to elevate. I don't ever want you guys to stay in the same space for too long. At the core of it, I want to make sure that I provide fruitful and meaningful therapy sessions to you. So I hope to hear from you soon. You have a great day. Bye. To book a consultation, go to my website, click book free consultation, scroll down, pick the date that you want, the time that you want, and then you're going to scroll below, put in your information, and then you check the box if you would like, and then you'll schedule a meeting. Make sure you check out the website, guys. And then other than that, that's it. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.